Hello, welcome to You Don't Need 10. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you are new. If you are new, I suggest at some point in your free time that you go to youdon'tneed10.com to kind of learn a little bit more about us and what we have going on. I'm Katie Wyman. I'm really not very good at remembering to say that every time, but Katie Wyman. I'm a mom and I'm an advocate for my child. About, I don't even know, 2.5 years ago, I started a blog series on my website, youdon'tneed10.com. And a couple months ago, I started audio recordings. I'm also going back in time and recording some of those original blog posts. So I started at number 1. Today I'm on number 15. Eventually, I hope to have all of the blog posts in audio recordings. As there's a new blog post out, I'm also doing the audio recordings for those. So I'm trying to keep up on it. And I know I haven't had any of the new old blog posts out for a while, but today is number 15. It's called 504, and it was posted December 21st, 2021. So you have to take into consideration the context of where we were at then. Paisley was 10. It was, 2.5 years ago. So keep that in mind as we are going through this. 504. I've been thinking a lot. Next year, Paisley will move to Bakken Elementary for 5th grade. Bakken is organized like a middle school, something I don't think any 5th or 6th grader is ready for. I went to middle school at 7th grade, and that makes sense to me. Kids must grow up so fast now, and so many things happen in the 5th and 6th grade. They don't need multiple teachers, multiple classes, and chaos added into their day. However, I'm not a school board member and do not plan to be. I also know that this decision was at least partially based on lack of space. The elementary schools that we have just couldn't house the 5th and 6th grade anymore. So they combined them into the middle school. I tried getting sister to move to a private Christian school this year and had some success until the last minute she backed out and wanted to do her last year at Rickard. I tried last year for a few reasons. It was also Jet's last year, as he was a 4th grader last year, and so it would have been a clean break for us. I felt if we could get 1 year under us before the dreaded 5th grade, that would help. I also felt that if she would just give it a chance, it would be great for her, and she would love it. Small school, family environment with Jesus, what could possibly go wrong? She was on board for a while, but like I said, last minute switched. I didn't have her registered with any school until August of this year, just waiting to see if I could get her to go. Then this year started, and it didn't start awesome. She had all that mean girl business, and I was hoping that would get her attention. Now, however, it's become a different kind of battle. I let Jet go to the Bakken, so why won't I let her? Now, I see her point. However, Jet is made up differently, and almost nothing bothers that kid. However, he has not had an awesome year. He hasn't meshed well with one of his teachers personality-wise, and spends an enormous amount of time desperately wanting her to like him, so things go better. And the pressure has been mounting, and he finally exploded last week. I'm also not going to force this upon her. That would explode on me. Anything that I force Paisley to do does not end well for me. It has to be her choice. So, now that we've gotten to this point, and it appears she is headed for the Bakken, my anxiety is through the roof. This is not going to go well. First of all, it is extremely important that she bonds with her teacher each year and makes the connection. I don't necessarily see that happening with switching teachers and classes all day. The opportunity to bond isn't there. And then she has to bond with several of them. Next, she can't handle new students. She stresses anytime someone new comes. Now, I'm not missing the fact that Trinity will be multiple new students, but I expect her to know a couple. And since they are together all day still, instead of switching to multiple classes, I expect her to be comfortable getting to know them past the initial couple-week transition. Bakken is going to be hundreds of new kids to stare at her all day. However, they are teamed up into 80 or so on a team, so mostly just interact with those, I think. She stressed incessantly this summer about school starting again and whether her teacher and kids would like her, and she was going to the same school she'd been at for 4 years with mostly the same kids. The Bakken to me is scary. Currently, anytime she has a situation arise and get the best of her, she goes to the safe corner in her classroom and breathes it out and takes a break. What in the heck is she going to do next year? Who is even going to get to know her well enough to see that she is suffering? My head is spinning. She also battles with so much outside of school that she works on with her amazing therapist, but I don't think that the Bakken stress needs to be added to her plate. This girl is doing amazing with all that she endures, but I do not think she has the foundation for tackling this. The therapist agrees and is helping me sell the idea, but I'm not convinced we are winning. I think we need to get to the point where she sees she's amazing. She sees all that she can do. Her self-confidence is lifted. She's willing to accept help when she needs it, and she's not always trying to hide herself. I think the answer has to be a 504 plan for mental health and needs to get executed sooner rather than later. Something that I need to get her now, so it's in place with a plan before she tackles the Bakken. She needs a plan B, a backup plan, and specifics on what she needs to do when she's overwhelmed, uncomfortable, and unable to function. She needs the safe place, the removal from the situation, and the human to show they care. Hopefully this is possible, and I can make that happen. So that was episode 15 from youdon'tneed10.com, posted to the website December 21st of 2021. So thank you for listening.